you're completely on point with your nutrition and your exercise program, you could still be struggling to lose stubborn belly fat. And that's because there are 3 contributors of belly fat that have nothing to do with diet or exercise. And today I'm going to tell you what they are and what you can do about it so you can finally start seeing results. What's up? I'm Melanie Ash of MelanieAshFitness.com and Fitness Evolution here in Columbus, Ohio. I am a personal trainer, a fitness nutrition specialist, a weight management specialist, and a women's wellness expert and enthusiast. This week, I am starting a 30-day ab challenge that is totally free. We kick off today, Monday, May 1st. I'll put a link here with this video if you want to sign up and participate. But because of that 30-day ab challenge, for the last couple weeks, I've been talking a lot about belly fat, different ways that you can avoid certain foods or things that you can do to help you show some of your six-pack definition or how to have a flatter, leaner stomach. And while I can talk all day about certain exercises that will help sculpt your core, certain foods to eat or avoid that will help you get a flat stomach, there are absolutely factors that affect how much belly fat you have and how much you can lose belly fat that have absolutely nothing to do with diet and exercise. One of the biggest causes of belly fat, of gaining it and also having trouble losing it, is a hormone called cortisol. We all have cortisol, and cortisol tends to become elevated in certain situations within our body when we're stressed out, or if we eat a lot of high sugar and processed foods and have a lot of inflammation, that can lead to elevated cortisol. If your cortisol is high, you're going to have a really hard time losing belly fat, and you'll find yourself gaining it very easily. So cortisol is the enemy of belly fat. We want to keep cortisol low as much as possible. There are 3 main causes of elevated cortisol and therefore excess belly fat, and today I'm going to share with you each one and how you can overcome that, what you can do to kind of stop this from happening. Number 1, 3 causes of belly fat that have absolutely nothing to do with diet and exercise: stress. Too much stress can lead to elevated cortisol, and your body is constantly in a fight or flight state, and it wants to hold on to body fat because it feels like it's threatened for its very survival. And in this culture that we live in, that's 24/7, email and on our cell phones all the time, and we have a lot of responsibilities, many of us are in a very high stress state most of the time, and we don't even realize it. Sometimes I'll ask clients if their stress level is high or if they're excessively stressed, and they'll say, well, no, not any more than normal, because most of us are stressed out all the time, and that is our normal. So if you are someone who has very demanding work schedule, family life, or you have other issues that are stressing you out, you have to find ways to bring your stress level down. Life is always going to be life, and we're all going to have certain things we have to deal with. So what comes into play here are things like yoga, meditation, taking some time to just sit and breathe, maybe listen to music, go for a walk. When it's nice out, I love to go for a walk and either just listen to music or listen to a podcast or listen to nothing and just kind of breathe and bring my system down. Another important key here is if you're already extremely stressed out, adding a very intense or extreme diet and or exercise program is not going to help. If your body's already really stressed and then you cut your calories extremely low, or you go on one of these fad cleanses, or you start working out twice a day and you're pounding yourself into the ground with your workouts, all you're doing is adding stress on top of stress, and you're not likely to get results from your diet or exercise program. So number 1, something that can cause belly fat is stress, and the way to manage that is to make sure you're taking time out for self-care, for relaxation, meditation, and giving yourself just a little bit of a break when you need it. Try to bring those stress levels down. Number 2, 3 things that can cause belly fat that have nothing to do with diet or exercise: lack of sleep. Another common thing here, many of us are sleep deprived. Not only are we overworked and overstressed, we're not sleeping enough. If you are not getting at least 7 hours of sleep a night, you're probably not getting enough sleep. And not only does lack of sleep or poor quality of sleep, where you might fall asleep and then wake up and have trouble going back to bed, not only does that raise cortisol, it tends to affect our energy levels and our willpower, which make good eating choices a lot more challenging, which make it hard to get in a good workout because we're tired. You know, all we want to do is go home and order a pizza and sit on the couch. Lack of sleep sends all of these things into motion that make it very hard for us to then do the things that we would need to do in order to not be gaining belly fat or to lose belly fat. Sleep is like step number one. You've got to get good quality sleep so that you feel good, you can perform well, and you can make good choices. And again, if you're skimping on sleep to get up and work out, you're just continuing to add stress on top of stress. Your body's not able to recover because that's what it does when you go to sleep at night. If you work out, that's when your body goes through this process to repair and recover. And also, for you to lose body fat, you have to sleep. So step number 2, you've got to get your sleep under control. I always recommend trying to go to bed just 30 minutes earlier, and don't hit snooze. Rather than hitting snooze 2 or 3 times, set your alarm for the time that you actually get up and get some good quality sleep instead of being awake and turning off the snooze button for 30 minutes. Put the electronics away 30 minutes before you go to bed. Shut off the phone, plug it in the other room, put the computer away. You can watch a little bit of TV or read a book for 30 minutes. Bring your system down and then get some good restful sleep. Number 3 of our 3 things that can cause belly fat that have absolutely nothing to do with diet and exercise are hormones, and this is huge, especially for women. Elevated levels of estrogen or your female sex hormones, as well as low levels, can throw off your entire system and can cause you to gain excess belly fat. It can make it very hard to lose weight, as well as thyroid issues and low or high thyroid hormone can affect what's going on in your body. And sometimes too much stress or lack of sleep can contribute to these hormone issues. Sometimes the hormone issues can contribute to the lack of sleep because we have night sweats or we're waking up in the middle of the night and our heart's racing, or stress because we're stressed out, we don't feel right, our body's not performing well, or maybe we're having female issues. So these things all go together. If you suspect that you may be having some hormone issues, you definitely want to talk to your doctor. You want to make sure that you're getting blood tests done, thorough, detailed blood tests. And if you're not feeling well and the doctor isn't finding anything, you have to be your own advocate. Keep going back. Talk to a different doctor. Tell them, you know, here are the issues that I'm having. I'm not feeling right. I'm doing everything right with my diet and exercise, and yet I can't seem to lose weight. Make sure that you keep digging to figure out what might be causing the hormone imbalance. So if you are having any of those issues, or if you are pre or postmenopausal, your hormones could be playing a huge role in whether or not you're gaining belly fat or struggling to lose belly fat. And there's not always an easy answer to this, and sometimes it's a matter of just managing it as best we can, but if you're feeling frustrated and you haven't explored this, it could be something that's holding you back. So whether you're eating completely 100% clean and eating in a calorie deficit and working out with a great program and you're still not losing body fat, there are 3 things that could be contributing to that. Number 1 being too much stress, number 2 being a lack of sleep, and number 3 being potential hormone issues. All of these things can raise cortisol, and cortisol is main contributor to gaining and struggling to lose belly fat. So before you question your diet and exercise program, make sure you have these things in check as well. And then, as I've talked about before, low levels of body fat. If you want to see abs, it requires very low levels of body fat, which requires extreme dietary compliance and diligence, as well as having the right amount of exercise, making sure you're not running yourself into the ground. You can still sign up to join this free 30-day ab challenge. Go to melanieashfitness.com/30 ab challenge, and I'll link it with the video here as soon as I'm done. Sign up. It starts today, and 30 days from now is, guess what? Memorial Day, perfect timing. If you're wanting to kind of buckle down for 30 days and maybe get a little bit leaner and tighter before bathing suit season, right? So with our 30-day challenge, you get ab exercises to do every day, a calendar for 30 days. You get some dietary guidelines, so if it's something that you want to kind of nail in your diet, which is going to be key, as I've said, for revealing your nice flat belly. And you get motivation from me every day on Facebook as well as in your email. This is totally free. There's absolutely no cost for this. It's just a free, fun 30-day challenge. So I'd love for you to sign up and join me. Check that out, melanieashfitness.com/30-day ab challenge. And let's all get a little bit leaner and tighter just in time for Memorial Day. All right, I'll see you in the challenge. Take care.